Monitoring my drinking, I'm surprised to find myself
about how I could be storing up trouble for myself in the future. Is it possible that drinking at this level could cause me harm in the long run? So my dry December is about finding out how reducing my alcohol in the evenings could make a difference to my health.
It'd be boring if you hadn't had a drink to get you in.
You'd be sat there going, everyone's really annoying.
Idiots doing, being so noisy, and then screaming your conversation.
Yeah, and then you just go home.
day of November.
Dry December is going to be a real challenge. Just going for drinks with friends or clubbing, it's going to be really hard to avoid the demon drink. So I need to get motivated and seek some advice from the experts.
Wednesday, 1.5 beers and a glass of champagne. For the last 2 weeks, with the help of my cat Ralph and my boy keeping this alcohol diary, is that I seem to be drinking every single day. But then is it better to sort of spread it out like that, or to bunch it up in one big night on a Friday?
To go over the limit, because if you share a bottle of wine with your partner over dinner every night, which many of us do, it's actually nearly 30 units over an entire week, which is way over what we're...
One disturbing symptom of overindulgence is insomnia. Now, while I was still drinking, I wore this little monitor to gauge whether I was having a peaceful or restless night's sleep. And now that I've given up the booze, I'm curious to know whether my sleep patterns will improve. I wore it once after I had been drinking, or I'd had a couple of drinks at least. I must admit I got quite annoyed with it. But it did manage to tell me something.
What's interesting about it straight away is you don't have the signs of somebody who's been drinking a lot for a long time. Deep sleep, most people will get about 2 to 3 hours of deep sleep, and that occurs early on.
But after a few days of not drinking, I had the most amazing night's sleep.
Over time.
And 1 week in.
And have you noticed any differences? Are you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning than normal?
I think I can honestly say I'm sleeping slightly better. Am I bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning? Not really, because I'm not much of a morning person, even though I do get up in the morning to do this job. But I think I am feeling a little bit more energetic, I have to say. It doesn't need to be alcoholic at all. It's just habitual. And this is the thing that I sort of have realised over the last week already. Since my non-drinking regime, I've actually felt a lot healthier. I've done all the things I usually do with my time, and I've actually enjoyed them as much, if not a little more.
Karen's now reformed and is following a healthy lifestyle. It's lethal.
What eventually happened was that I had quite some
Looking at everyone else drinking a lovely glass of red wine, and I'm sitting there with fizzy water. I went to Gordon's wine bar the other day. What do you do in a wine bar? Don't run away with the idea that I'm one of these people that shovels alcohol down my neck to get drunk.
Could there have been hidden damage to my liver? At King's College Hospital, they specialise in treating patients with liver disease, and the first stage is a test.
So what is this machine actually testing for then?
So what it does, it looks at how stiff your liver is. Okay, so the stiffer your liver is, the more advanced liver disease you have, because normal tissue gets replaced by fibrous tissue. So I'm just going to try and find a spot in your ribs.
That's my tickly one.
Oh no. No scarring on your liver, and that's what we expect. Okay, so that's all done.
Cool.
Younger patients now with significant liver disease.
I'm proud that I've managed to survive a wedding without resorting to the booze.
How are you feeling?
Actually, I'm feeling much better for it. I really am. I'm much sharper. I'm much more energetic. I'm sleeping better. I am feeling genuinely much better.
I feel good.
I'm relieved that so far I don't seem to have done myself any irreparable damage through drinking. But while people my age can sometimes get away with it, it's a very different story for drinkers a few years further on in life.
Oh, it's fantastic, your blood pressure.
Now that I'm nearing the end of my dry December, I've had a chance to reflect on what I've learned from the people I've met along the way. And I pay a final visit to Dr. Anne Robinson to update her on my progress.
I think I will go back to drinking again, just because I enjoy it. But I think what I have realised is a lot of my drinking is habitual rather than for pleasure. I haven't missed the hangovers at all. I haven't missed waking up feeling slightly fuzzy on a Saturday or Sunday morning. You know, I've been able to sort of bounce out of bed and go, yes, a whole day.
So you're saying that you think by drinking a bit less you'll enjoy it more?
I think so. Yes, I think I will enjoy it.
I'm settling for a quieter New Year's Eve with some friends, and my first sip is nectar.
It's not bad, is this? Good champagne.
It's like it never went away.
It's like a long lost friend.